Alright, so welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. Trigger out the Havoc, so we're gonna continue to crash out. Let's do this shit. Oh, sorry for that. Okay, so yeah, let's do it. Because they haven't. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was open. Yeah,
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible! It had to have been in there the whole time! It had to be! It was in there before—
No, that's wrong! You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course! It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it—
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
That's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is—
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already! Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
Don't lie. Sakura definitely went to section C. You know, it's sorry for me not to hit Hina with it. So we had to face off against Hina.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! I'm telling you, I did it! Do you have any kind of proof, Sakura?
This should prove it.
Yeah, Hina.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because...
Don't tell me you're gonna act like Celeste.
Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Bro, you didn't do it. Oh, good talk, bro. Alright. Maybe she did it herself, probably.
Here's my answer! The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
Yo, damn, bro. That was the first time I hear in this series that somebody took their own life during the chapter.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it! I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly!
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
Why would you do that, Hina?
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door, because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Yeah, bro, what the hell was wrong with you, Hina? You try to get everyone killed in this situation. What the fuck is wrong with you, girl? I gotta go down. I gotta go get the others.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, You took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room, while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
You bitch. Why would you do that? You're trying to get everyone killed here, aren't you?
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence. The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
You're busted now, Hina.
No! No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
No, you didn't. Sakura took her own life, bro. No, you didn't, Hina. And she is also forgetting that all your lives are at stake. So, yeah.
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
Just admit defeat, Hina. Just admit you're not the one who did it. Sakura sadly took her own life. You're the one that didn't do it.
It is! Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Yeah, I need to think for this one. That'd be it. No way, I think I should switch these two out. I felt like this one. Basically. Alright. Let me switch the two over.
The killer is you! This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
Damn, bro.
But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole
Dirty,
thing.
bro.
So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, The rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina. That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
That's what happens when you know when you claim that you know everything, Byakuya. You acting like you know everything when you don't, bruh.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Yeah, facts, Byakuya.
See? Didn't I tell you?
Yep. Humans are more complicated than what you think, Byakuya.
When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Oh shit. Yeah, Karma came back and bit Byakuya in the ass. Yeah, hey motherfuckers.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me.
Yeah, but wait. If Sakura took her own life, then that means there would not be an execution.
Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? What's it gonna be?
I know what it is. Come on.
Okay.
And I gotta remind you guys, if you see anybody who is struggling with these types of thoughts, please talk to a loved one or call the National Suicidal Prevention Hotline. Yeah, guys. So, yeah, basically just go see help if you're feeling these types of thoughts. So, yeah. Yeah, that's right. One killed Sakura was Sakura. So
My entire...
we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's what the whole truth is. I see it. So there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on!
Why did you try to cover up what happened? The truth haven't came to light. You would have had died alongside the rest
What
of
are
us.
you thinking?
Yeah, why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died
What
there.
is this?
That's exactly I wanted. What? You bitch, bro. You deserve to get beaten the shit out of right now, Hina, for saying that. What? Because, the reason Sakura died, because all you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. That's
You
all.
should have been the one to die!
I could have let her be the only one that died.
What?
You know what I mean? You're going to take all of us, will you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay our crimes.
What?
That's...
What is this?
You don't understand. Then let me explain. You realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of waiting to be killed, I'd just do it by my own hand. That's found on the ground. I found the record. Is Sakura's suicide note? Suicide note. Think back. I should have seen it coming. I was right. After genocide, Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. After Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. Calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You try to protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive
my
this!
friend got hurt. Sakura, because of me, friends are going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with him. Next to meet those three. You can't. Don't you see how dangerous it is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to him.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you.
Hina,
Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemies.
they're friends.
Sakura. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understand. She was out a friend of all of us. Yes.
Why?
Yes. You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Don't you have any idea how desperate she was? Seeing you act like that, that's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Okay, what happened to you?
Hina,
You can't. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina,
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. So let's talk about why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
Here,
Some protein.
I could ask you too. Yeah, I got it. Hang on, I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I ever had with her. Went to the chemical lab and got the protein. She asked for it. When I got there, I saw the powder, and that's when I realized I saw that someone has taken something from the poison shelf. Right back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura,
Please!
let me in. Open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had a weakness, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. Weakness that's normal. Yeah,
Why?
you all blamed her. Try to protect her as careful for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. You know, we killed her, all of us. You pushed us to the corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. That's why you tried to lead us astray. And you did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the trial. Sakura started hating all of us. Wanted to free her from her agents. From regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
Sorry to interrupt you right now, but we're about to deliver the first tearjerker. But
Hey!
it's taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. What the fuck, man? Come on. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
You say everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what a suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course, I know what she was thinking. Because her.
In other words,
Well, I'm really trying to say.
yes, indeed.
I don't think the entire foundation is shaking. What if it really? What if it really was like that?
What the heck?
What is this?
Of course.
No, I mean,
Yep.
suicide note, Sakura suicide. Well, what the hell?
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. That was on me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura dressed me up and put it in a room.
Huh?
But then, you lied to me.
Unbelievable.
Don't say lie. I make it sound so dirty. I just thought I living things up today.
Well now.
But I totally took my little scrappy life. I didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You little.
Damn it!
Not filthy. Don't. I didn't.
Boom, boom.
Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the one jerking each other around.
Phew.
No, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is part of the production process, okay? Then cut.
And
See, cut. So then, what did she write in the real suicide?
What are you gonna do?
In fact, I have to read my Malik Angelic harmonic narrative voice. Alright, so we're about to bring into the next episode to see what her note actually says. So I'll see you guys next time. See ya.